Hello and welcome to the club's 2022 first ever competitive Cuttle Season Championship. This is the round one match of myself, Olive 1, against SUBMARINO. So I open with a 5, drawing 2 cards. SUBMARINO responds with another red 5 for that matter. Both drawing cards. I play points first, so I have the initiative. SUBMARINO comes in with the queen, taking a defensive posture, threatening to 2 for 1 with an ace if I continue to press an offense with my points here. I don't have a king, so I can't diversify my assets with an offense that way. Draw again. SUBMARINO's at the hand limit of 8 cards, so it needs to play. Jacks my 4. So the 6 here threatens to 2 for 1. Really 2 for 0 because I get the 4 back, so I've net not changed the number of cards that I have. Costs SUBMARINO 2. SUBMARINO draws back to 8 cards. I draw as well. I'm also at the hand limit of 8 cards, so I'll need to play next turn, and SUBMARINO needs to play now. SUBMARINO comes in with a 4 of hearts. Now we both have 4 points. So I have the opportunity to press an offense here. That puts SUBMARINO in check. I have 11 points, so I need a 10 specifically to win, which I do have. SUBMARINO jacks my 7, also needs a 10 to win. Could be a bluff. But I'll scuttle the 7 of diamonds with my 8 of clubs. Get out of trouble for now. It's back to SUBMARINO, who could continue to press an offense and put me back in check, or recoup and look to improve his hand. SUBMARINO draws. My turn again. So I have the opportunity to press an offense here, but I draw. Back to SUBMARINO. Who's going to play next? SUBMARINO's at 7 cards. Could draw this turn. Increase that total value, but also has the opportunity to put me in check. Because I don't have a jack in my hand, if SUBMARINO does check me, which it doesn't, my defensive options can't turn it around directly. So now it's my turn. I'm going to play for points. That's 12 points. Check SUBMARINO. Or SUBMARINO is in check, I should say. So without knowing otherwise, SUBMARINO should respect this check at 12 points. I need 9 points to win. I do have it. So SUBMARINO ought to answer defensively. SUBMARINO mulling over his options. Goes for points. Disrespects the check. But I do have enough points in hand. So 22 points. Clinches it. That's a good game. I'm up 1-0 going into game 2 of the club's 2022 season championship round 1. Both of us drawing cards to start. We'll see who plays first. SUBMARINO's at 7, could draw, could play. I'm also at 7 cards, so both of us at liberty to prioritize either initiative or value. SUBMARINO hits me with a 4. I must discard 2 cards. I ditch a 4 and a 7. Draw back up to 6 cards. Back to SUBMARINO, who draws again. My turn. I draw to 7. SUBMARINO's currently at 8 cards. 7 cards, sorry. SUBMARINO could draw or play. We'll see who's first to take the board. SUBMARINO draws to a full hand of 8 cards. Back to me. I play 8 points. First offense stolen by Submarino. Back to me. 10 for points. Pressing back at Submarino. Submarino puts me in check. I play the 6, hoping to destroy that jack. It's countered. I counter back. If Submarino can counter again, I don't have an answer. Oh, they do. I must resolve their counter. 6 fizzles. Back to Submarino. This should be a good game. And it is. 24 points. It's a good game, Submarino. We are 1-1 going into game 3. I take the first move, drawing a card. Submarino's turn. Ooh, hits me with a 4. Tough call, considering a 6 and a 3, but I'll take the 8 and the 3 instead. Keep both 6s, draw a card. That 2 is always handy. Draw again. I now have the Queen 2 combo in hand. If I can land the Queen on the board with the 2 in hand, that's an uncounterable counter, but I discard it in the face of another 4. Play this 5. Pick up 2 more cards. Pair of 3s, not what I want to see right now. Those are not very strong in the early game. Hoping to amass a hand that'll allow me to mount an offense and cover it with a 2. Submarino taking the board with the first play. Play the 7, pull a jack off the top of the deck and steal his 8. That gives me the momentum. Back to Submarino. 9 of clubs is on top of the deck if he chooses to draw it. Ooh, playing a 7 himself. There's that 9 of clubs. Also has the ace of spades available. Uses the 9 of clubs to scuttle the 8. That's gone. I'll draw the ace myself. Back to Submarino. Draws. My turn. I draw as well. Submarino's at 7 cards. I'm at 8. I must play. I'm going to use one of my 2 3s. See if it resolves. And it does. I'll take that Queen back to my hand. Now I have the Queen 2 combo in hand. That, if I can play the Queen, will make my 2 an uncounterable counter. Get that Queen on the board. Back to Submarino, who is at 8 cards and must play. Submarino make the first offense. I don't have a jack, so I won't be able to turn that around if they go for it. But I do have an ace in hand, so while I can't steal the momentum if they play points, I can destroy them with an ace and it can't be countered. Submarino hits me with a 4. Must discard 2. I'll lose my other 3 and the 7 of clubs. Drawing back up, reestablish my hand. I now have the makings of a strong offense, but even better with the 10 of spades. Who will play points first? Submarino's turn. 8 cards, must play again. Submarino plays a 7. I resolve it. I can choose between the 9 and the 5. They could take the initiative with a 9 for points, or play the 5 to draw. They play the 5, draw that 9 to their hand. I take the opportunity to play offensively. First points on the board. It's the 10 of diamonds. I have 10 points. And I'm sitting on that 2 in hand, so if I can get the 10 of spades out with the 10 of diamonds, that's check. With an uncounterable counter in hand, this looks dire for Submarino. Could really use the 10 of hearts to scuttle my 10 of diamonds. That would be ideal. And oh, there it is. What a beautiful play. Any one-off effect would have been countered, uncounterably so, and that would have been a good game, but Submarino scuttles his way out of it. Still in this. Submarino puts me in check. I steal with a jack. 19 points is checked back to Submarino. Still sitting on that uncounterable counter with my 2 in hand and queen on the field. There's the ace. I counter it with a 2. Can't be countered back. It's my turn. That is good game. I am up 2-1 going into game 4. Drawing a card. Back to Submarino. So I don't have enough points to win if I press an offense presently. That inclines me to try to draw more cards. Hit by that 4, I'll ditch a 4 and a 3. I want big points at this point. Drawing, playing that 5 to draw more cards. Okay, that's looking promising, but I still don't have enough points in hand. There. Suddenly my offense is fantastic. Sitting on 2 jacks, 2 2s. I'll play a 10. Stolen, but I'm undaunted because I have 2 more jacks, so I can turn his offense around. Wow. 2 jacks from Submarino and 2 in my hand means we have all 4 jacks between us at less than halfway through the deck. That's 3 10s and 4 jacks on the board. I am going to screenshot this for the meme. Goodness gracious, what a game. Submarino is in trouble though. I have 2 2s in hand, so I can counter their effect pretty confidently. Submarino would themselves need 2 2s and a 1-off to stop me. So 9 to return a jack, but I counter it. They countered back. I have the triple counter though without the 4th counter, and they don't have it. It is my turn. Play 7 for points. That's 27. Good game. With that, I take round 1 of the losers bracket of the club's 2022 season championship against Submarino and move on to the losers semifinal round where I'll be playing Taf Yamato. As ever, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing for more Cuttle content, tutorial videos, as well as high-level footage of Cuttle gameplay like this tournament championship. Check us out on Discord and of course at the site at www.cuttle.cards. Thanks and see you next time.